So welcome to level 2 of this 5-minute workout program. And for level 2, anybody that feels comfortable standing on their 2 feet, or if they're having a good day and they're not too tired and they want to bring it up a level, so they did level 1 for a period of time and now they want to do level 2, I welcome you to do this workout program. It's just 5 minutes, so you could do it at the beginning of your day, after eating, or before eating, or before going to bed if you had a really busy day. So we're gonna begin with the broomstick. So grab your broomstick. First, I want you to have your legs wide, like shoulder, so hip width and shoulder width. And then when you grab your broomstick, I want you to hold it firmly, and I want you to grab it a little bit wider than your shoulders. And with this broomstick, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go above your head. So as high as you can above your head. Try not to have it in front, but if you're able to have it, your wrist aligned with your shoulder, that would be great. If it's in front, that's okay. So go as far as you can, and then we're gonna just do lateral bends, alternating left side and right side. So all together in 3, 2, 1, go. Up above, bend on the left side, and then come back, bend on the right side. So as you bend, we're just working a little bit on the lateral side of our backs, which is not often solicited. So you want to make sure you feel a slight stretch on the side of your body. And the stick is just a tool that we use to help you stretch the side of your body. So make sure you go far enough to feel the stretch. Good job. We're gonna put the stick away, not too far, because we're gonna use it again. And this time, we're gonna grab a mini band. So take your mini band and put it right above your kneecap. So my mini band is right above my kneecap. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start in a squat position. So make sure, once again, my knees are aligned with my hips, my feet are aligned with my knees, and I'm gonna do duck walks. So I'm gonna do 2 duck walks to the left, and then 2 duck walks to the right, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do that for 30 seconds. So this is gonna be an exercise that's gonna be used to activate our body, solicitate our glutes, and increase our heart rate to warm up, all right? So in 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat, 1, 2, and then on the other side, 1 and 2. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2. Stay in that squat position and keep going. Even if it gets tough, keep going. Very good. We're almost there. Keep going. Take little steps. I want to make sure your bum stays down. That's it. And 3, 2, 1, and break. You can take the mini band off. You can have a seat if you want to take it off. Good job. Congratulate yourself. And now your heart rate should be a little up, very normal. We're gonna not cool it down a little bit, but we're gonna grab our dumbbells to work a little bit. Now that our body's nice and warmed up, we're gonna grab dumbbells, standing, and we're gonna do bicep curls. So bicep curls, I wanna make sure my elbow is tucked in close to my rib cage, and I'm bringing the dumbbells to my shoulder and back down. So in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good job. Very nice. Keep going. Make sure to breathe. So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and go to your rhythm. So if this is too fast for you, go slower. If this is too slow for you, you can go a little faster as well. The important part is that you go to your rhythm. Good job. So we're gonna put the weights down temporarily. We worked a little bit the upper body, so now we're gonna work on our backs. And for our backs, we're gonna grab the stick. I promise that we're gonna use it again. This time, I'm gonna put it behind my head. And I wanna make sure that my head is touching the stick. The stick is just a little guide to help us do the exercise properly. So I want my stick to touch the head, my head to touch the stick, and I also want my back to touch the stick. So I'm gonna do a hip hinge. So I'm gonna bring my hips back, and then I'm gonna come back up. And so when I'm bringing my hips back, I wanna make sure my feet are shoulder width, my hips are shoulder width, and I'm just pushing my hips back. So in 3, 2, 1, and go. So make sure that this exercise is not done rapidly, it's done at your pace. So compared to a cardiovascular exercise, this is not an exercise that's made to be done. So even when I lean forward, I'm looking forward. I want my head to touch the stick. I don't want to have to be looking down on my toes. I want to be making sure that I'm looking forward towards the screen, right? Last one. Done. Good job. Now I'm done with the stick. I could put it far, far, far away. And I'm gonna grab back the dumbbells. So with the dumbbells, I'm gonna go right away and work on my back. I'm gonna give my arms a little bit of a break. So we're gonna do 2 arm rows. For the 2 arm rows, I'm already gonna be in this hip hinge position. So leaning forward. My neck also is it's straight, so it's not looking down here. I'm looking straight ahead, and my hands are on each side of my body, and I'm rowing, bringing my shoulder blades, squeezing my shoulder blades together as hard as I can, and I'm going back down. So I'm bringing my elbows up, bringing the dumbbells to my hips and back down, and we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. If it's too hard, particularly this one, I recommend that you do it seated, but because this is level 2, we're gonna do it standing together. So in 3, 2, 1, and go. So squeeze your shoulder blades together and back down. Up, squeeze together 1 second and back down. Keep going. That's it. Make sure to look forward. Keep your back straight. Your hips and knees and feet all aligned, shoulder width, hip width. Keep going. We're almost there. A couple more squeeze up, and rest. Good job. We're keeping the dumbbells for the next series. So now we're gonna go overhead press. So I have the dumbbells shoulder aligned with my elbow aligned, and I want a 90-degree angle. I don't want it to be too open. I want it to be a bit of a 45-degree angle compared to the rest of my body. And I'm gonna go above my head and back down. So an overhead press in 3, 2, 1, and go. Very nice. Good job. Keep going. You're doing fantastic. That's it. Keep your back nice and straight. Remember to breathe. Go to your rhythm. We're almost there. Last one. And break. All right. So we're gonna drop the weights and we're gonna do squats. So you're gonna grab the chair that you hopefully have close by, and what we're gonna do is simple squats for 30 seconds, no dumbbells, no elastic band. I'm just gonna sit and come back up. So when I say sit, it's a little tricky. I just want your bum to tap and back up. As though, you know, there's like lava, there's a volcano on this chair. So I'm tapping and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hot. I want to get back up. So for 30 seconds, I'm touching and I'm coming back up. So in 3, 2, 1, and go. Hands in front. So when I stand back up, I'm using my legs and not my hands to get back up. And I'm keeping my back nice and straight. Using my feet and my legs because they're strong. They're able to support my body. And I keep going. I'm doing an excellent job taking care of myself, taking care of my body. And last one, good job. So now it's possible that your heart rate is beating a little faster than normal. It's absolutely normal. If you need to take a sip of water, take a sip of water, because now we're gonna do a bit of a cardiovascular exercise. So for the cardio, something very simple. It's gonna be using our feet and our hands, jumping jack, open, close for 30 seconds. If you do not want to jump, I welcome you to open, close, alternating. So for this level, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do it alternating. So in 3, 2, 1, and go. Very good. Keep going. That's it. I want your arms to go right above your head. I don't want them to stop here. I want to make sure you go right above your head and that your feet move at the same time. You're doing great. And good job. All right, that was the only cardio, I promise. Now, we're gonna use a yoga block to stretch. You did a fantastic job. I just have one last exercise for you. And for this one, we're gonna use your yoga block. So you can use it in 2 ways, depending on what level you feel as if you're flexible. So if you feel as if you're not too flexible, actually there's 3 levels. If you feel as if you're not too flexible, you can use the chair and just put your hands here and stretch your back like this. But if you want to experiment, I invite you to use your yoga block and you go here and we're just going to stretch our back. And if you're even more flexible, you put your yoga block horizontally and you touch it here. So because I'm going to use like level 2, we're just going to keep it vertical, hands on the block right here, and we're going to keep this stretching position for 30 seconds. So this is gonna stretch, you know, at the beginning, we stretch laterally. This time we're gonna do a forward fold. So leaning forward to stretch our back. So in 3, 2, 1, and go. And so for stretching, I want you to make sure that you breathe. It's very, very important to keep your knees straight and to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale through your nose, hold it, and then exhale through your mouth. Very nice. And slowly, you can slowly come up. And give yourself a round of applause. You did it. High five. You did it, and it was fantastic. I'm sure you did a fantastic job. Just remember, this is only 5 minutes. You can do it when you're on the go. You can do it in the morning. You can do it in the evening, at lunchtime, whenever is convenient for you, at your rhythm, at your pace. Good job.